All right. Hello and welcome to season 1 of HPL. HPL is a new draft league that I'm doing with some of my friends of some varying Pokemon experience, and it is MA format, champions, and it is VGC. Today I'm going to be joined by my friends Jeff and Klobi, and we're going to be going over all the teams and talking about how they work, what they're good at, what they're maybe not so good at, and then ranking them all objectively and fairly. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say we should get on into it.
Okay, let's just go in order. Start with mine. What do you guys think?
I think,
Some really strong
That-
threats on your team.
yeah. I when you I think I must talk to you about it, but Mega Floette like is just so. I was brainwashed by I guess maybe some meta videos I saw on YouTube, but I was like, damn, this Pokemon is just so good.
Yeah, you know,
It
I didn't
just-
really get it until I did start using it on ladder somewhat recently, and I'm like, oh, yeah, this mon is actually really good. You can just
Yeah.
like win the game if you get one Calm Mind.
One of the ones that's most scary to me is Farigiraf. That thing can pair well with, I think, almost like
Yeah.
anything on
Yeah.
your squad.
I personally hate fighting for a graph, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take it so that no one
That's-
else can use it against me.
I had a very similar strategy on my actually the exact same pick as yours. So I completely get that. But it really does pair well with most things. It's got a very like I just feel like you're gonna be able to fight every team on a very even level.
Yeah, I think even just Aerodactyl for Giraffe, like as a duo, I feel like they match up really well into a lot of things. And then
Mhm.
I was kind of drafting in pairs in a way, because then I had Mamoswine and Orthworm, which do really well next to each other. And then Orthworm just being able to like pass a substitute to something to set up like Floette.
Yeah.
The thing I'm less sure about is Toxicroak, which has so much cool stuff in its move pool. Like it has coaching, it has vacuum wave, it has fake out, it has like swords dance and nasty plot, but also like its stats are so bad. That's like I tried using it in that first game, and he just faked out once and then died. So I don't know. He seems funny, but maybe
High
a
potential, but
potential
tough to
mon.
use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you hit all like every sort of like competition for speed control you can be a part of with the team. Like there's really no holes. What situation do you think Mega Gyarados would come out?
I actually brought spoilers. We already played week 1, but I brought this versus Jared, and I didn't bring Floette at all because
Oh.
because Sneasler and Starmie, just like the higher
Mhm.
cost megas, like higher point mons, match up really well into Floette, and he had 2 steel types, so I was like, like I could make Floette do well here. Like it's broken even against steel types, but
Mhm.
I would rather focus on like the Mamoswine being the carry, and then Gyarados just answering like the few specific things that it needs to, being Starmie, essentially.
I'm glad you found success with it because I was trying to run Mega Gyarados on Champions for a while and it was not working for me.
Yeah,
I could not
Gyarados-
figure out.
It's like it's a mon that doesn't always need to mega, which is kind of nice, but it also doesn't, like, it's better as a secondary mega. Like you have one
Mhm.
that you are pretty much almost always using, and then you have Gyarados for like the matchups where you would rather not use it. But oh yeah, and I guess we're also we're ranking these, so I don't know. I feel like my team, like, it covers a lot of bases, but I feel like in doing that it spreads itself kind of thin.
Mhm.
So I actually don't feel that crazy about my team. Like I feel like, I don't know, it just kind of gets carried by like very few high like like
high
solid
performers,
mons. Yeah.
Yeah,
Whereas other mons maybe are
I'd
just
agree
like
with that, and I think we can
stuck
put it in the middle
place.
there, and we can adjust around as we go as well. So it's
Yeah.
a good spot.
I think it's a good start. What about Deegs? How do you guys like this team?
So I feel like Deegs had an idea going into this, and then he kind of lost the plot during the draft a little bit. And I think that he also claimed that he had gotten sniped several times. So I feel like some of these picks are just kind of trying to cover ground and get some like decent mons that maybe he already knows how to pilot. I don't know that he's going to be really trying anything new this season with the team, because I know that he was also running Mega Kangaskhan for a little while in Champions. Yeah. So I think that he's going to have his strategy going into things, and he'll be able to know his game plan definitely for every single battle, just off of, I think, his familiarity with this team.
Does have two very strong megas.
Yeah, it's kind of a double-edged sword, though, right? Because these are two that usually, well, I guess Kangaskhan doesn't have to, but like spending most of your points on two mons that won't often come to the same game can be a struggle potentially. But I feel like he kind of focused on getting some decent pairs. Like he has Ninetales and Charizard, which Solar Power Charizard is actually very strong. He's got Hatterene Meowstic, which could do like Psychic Terrain, Trick Room stuff that is in the game. You just have to set it manually, a little harder, but still decent. And also just Serena is like it's like Fridgraph light. Like stopping priority is such a strong effect.
Yeah.
He's got Corv for the Tailwind set up too, so
yeah.
He's got the speed game down.
Great.
He's got who else has Fake Out on the team other than Kangaskhan?
Meowstic does.
Meowstic, yeah, okay. So he's got pretty good like priority control, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how he uses it, because it does feel a little disjointed, but there's also quite a few decent pairs. So,
see, like I think in a similar way, no, I think it's fair to go to the board, because I was gonna say in a similar way to your team, I think where you kind of have a coverage for every single situation, and maybe Diego has coverage for like his situation. Like it's kind of like in the same spot as yours, I'd say, in terms of being able to go into games like prepared for anything. But I think Diego's gonna kind of pigeonhole himself with going off of like a very transparent like mega strategy, and
yeah, I think I would put it a little bit higher. I think like some of the synergies are just a little more potent, maybe.
With having both of those strong megas, you might not be bringing both of them, but against them, you're gonna have to kind of prepare for both of them, which might be tough to do.
That is true. A lot of what mons make you do in prep is very important.
Yeah, I will say, like, I definitely will probably overthink playing his team.
There's a lot of different options it can do.
Yeah, so yeah, I think I agree with you.
A Corviknight Tailwind, like you said, or a Hatterene Trick Room.
All right, Dame's team. I feel like Dame is maybe in a similar spot where because like his third pick was Mega Scovillain, which he like almost immediately regretted picking and knew he was gonna drop. So it's a bit rough to start off almost like a pick behind in a way.
He did grab that Incineroar right away.
Yeah, I mean, Incin is...
Yeah.
It's a good mon.
No, he's really hyped about that.
19 points for a reason.
Yeah. You know, at first I was like, I don't know if I agree with that when I had originally looked at the draft board. And then after like looking into Incineroar more, I'm like, it's just so good to bring to like everything. There's so little situations I feel like that you're not gonna want. Especially
because there's only one King Gambit, only one Milotic. Like those are the two big things that like deter it on ladder from coming to games, and you only have to worry about those twice in the whole season. I like some of the changes that he made. He picked up Mimikyu and Slowking, so he has like the option to either set Trick Room or imprison it to stop it. And then Slowking also has like Chilly Reception, which is another way to set Hail or Snow if he wants it for Rossless and Rotom.
Yeah, having multiple options for setting snow is probably going to be helpful.
I also really like Caesar just in general. It's a really good mod.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Caesar, I've learned,
great typing.
is very annoying.
Yeah, I feel like this one it's pretty good. I'd probably put it similar spot to Diego's, probably a little bit higher. I think I just like
I'd agree with that. Yeah.
the power that it can
Yeah,
output.
I feel like a lot of teams will struggle like some the matchups against Dame's team. I feel like he's always going to be in like a even or above sort of situation going into it. Maybe like you were saying, there's like a few teams that can counter him a little bit, but I feel like for during most weeks, like he's going to be in a pretty good situation.
What do you guys feel about Fowler's team?
Well, I think you already know what I'm going to say. In terms of week-to-week matchup, he's got that Ditto, and I just think it just carries so much weight here. I'm just a big Ditto believer, I guess. 4 points is ridiculous in my opinion, but you know, it is what it is.
It is basically your opponent's best Pokemon, if you think about it. And if you're lucky, because it's actually random what it copies.
It depends on what side, right?
No, I'm pretty sure it's just random.
Really? I thought it was what side it was on.
I don't know. Fowler will have to check that himself.
Unpredictable like that.
Fowler is going to be gimmick the team. Like he's a gimmicky ass player.
Yeah.
He's gonna try and do a weird strategy every single week.
Yeah, because I know he like in singles, that's definitely his MO is like weird, obscure strategy that very few people have ever thought of. And in doubles, I don't know if he has that same like grab bag to be like, this is my funny strat for the week. But I feel like I can see like a few things at least off the bat that like could be an option. Like Contra Answer Peer has some potential. Azu has some funny sets. I mean, Mousehold is just an awesome mon that can do many things. So I do think this team might be a little bit Trick Room heavy.
There's the potential of shenanigans with Zoroark too.
Oh yeah, Zoroark. It's a menace.
I can't remember. Unfortunately, my knowledge is too shallow, but I know that he saw a meme video online of something with Mousehold and Oranguru, and I know for a fact he's going to go for that. Something about like Mousehold attacking first, Oranguru gets Mousehold to attack again or something. I don't remember exactly how it went. I just remember he thought it was really funny, and so I know for a fact that's why he drafted both of them back to back.
Interesting. I mean, I guess. I mean, all I can think of is like Pop Bomb would be a funny thing to hit multiple times, but
it definitely was Pop Bomb. And yeah, I mean, he's got a pretty meme-ass team. I think that he's going to see a lot of success just from people not being able. He'll have like a very specific thing. If it works, he'll win. If it doesn't work, he'll lose.
Yeah, meme starts like that do feel high risk, high reward.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, a lot
maybe
of
like
do kind of specific things.
Probably like close to where I put my team.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah, that feels right.
I just think the Ditto carries. I don't know. I would normally rate this team lower, I think, in my head, but I think the Ditto carries, and we'll put it in to B tier.
All right, Christy Cake's team. Our first of 2 rain teams. What do you guys think about it? I feel like the Sinistra Blastoise picks are like crazy off the bat. That's like one of the best ways to keep Blastoise's HP high on ladder, at least for strong water spouts, is Sinistra. And then like the option to fake out with Blastoise to set up Tailwind with Pelipper is really good. Crocodile is a mon that I really wanted.
Meganium is also going to be interesting in the rain with its new ability.
Yeah, it's really convenient to just always have your preferred weather.
Could you guys explain that for me really fast for the viewers, of course, that don't know? But what is
Meganium's for those of you that don't know? Mega Meganium has a new ability. I forget what it's called, but basically for Meganium, Mega Soul. It considers Meganium as always being in the harsh sunlight. So if it uses Solar Beam, it'll always be one
Oh.
turn. If it uses Weather Ball, it'll always be fire.
That's
Those are
pretty hype.
pretty much the two main. I guess technically, if you use like Growth or Synthesis, then it also counts. But
Mhm.
those are the two main things that people use it for: is Solar Beam and Weather Ball. So you can
So
have
if-
like the
if-
defensive Weather of Rain, weakening fire
Mhm.
attacks on you while still having one turn Solar Beams.
Okay, that's what I was curious on.
Mhm.
Dang.
Yeah, it's a really cool mod.
Yeah, so I mean, I feel.
It does feel like the best way to use that is in the rain.
Mhm. I know that Christy Cakes plays in other leagues and stuff as well.
Yeah, they were
So
saying that this is their first time playing doubles, though, but they don't have any doubles experience. I think that's what they said. That being said, this team maybe focuses a little too hard on the rain aspect. Although we did see more Pico go crazy for 2 points. And Crocodile also came that set and did really well, so I guess it does have some versatility. I don't know, I feel like it's probably better than Flowers, but at least around here.
I'd concur.
Okay. Hello? Agree? Disagree?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
On to the other rain team.
I know Albert was pretty happy with his team. Besculijan, the GOAT. Honestly, though, really annoying, man. I'm
Yeah,
dreading
highest
playing that.
usage in last format.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, Mega Caesar having the rain set up so that it can possibly live like one fire attack at least is really nice for it. Rain is also super good for Mega Dragonite to run like
Mhm.
Thunder and Hurricane.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
not
I feel like
realizing.
he-
I don't think he has a Trick Room setter because I feel like he really likes to use Auroras on ladder, like in Trick Room. But that
Mhm.
and Mudsdale, I don't really see ways to abuse those mons particularly well.
Yeah, I guess maybe he'll bring them in situations in which he is assuming his opponent will use it, to discourage maybe.
Yeah.
I also do think that Mega Dragonite's actually really good, and in a draft format where you're not going to be playing exclusively against meta teams, like I think it's gonna be really a really good kind of dangerous mon for him. I
Yeah,
see
I
a lot of
mean-
matchups in which it's just very versatile.
Yeah, it's just so versatile. Really good abilities, pre-mega and post-mega. I feel like, honestly, it almost feels like he just did the strat of draft a 6-mon team, and that's like,
It does feel
this
like
is
that.
Yeah.
this is your
yeah.
team, which is it's good. Like that can definitely work.
Yeah,
and
because
that
like I
is
don't.
a strat.
It'd be such a
That's-
random. I mean, like I don't know. When would he ever bring Mudsdale? Like you were saying, Brian. Like there's really no. It doesn't fit in really.
Yeah, like one of the things that oh, actually no, he has a Weavile. I was thinking like the best thing that Mudsdale does is has your partner hit it to get stamina boosts, and then it uses body press. And I forgot that Weavile actually gets beat up, so you can self beat up on Mudsdale to get like a +4 body press off turn 1, which is like super good against teams that lean really physical. Like Colin's team is really physical. You might do that against
Mhm.
him, or
I also
Yeah.
feel like that's that's kind of like an info check sort of move.
yeah,
Where if you're not prepared to, if both those Pokemon come out and you don't know that's about to happen,
yeah, you
like
can.
if you don't
You'll
stop
get memed on.
Weevil from,
It's
yeah.
true.
So he might bring that against me. Thank
Well, now
God
you
you told
know.
me. Yeah. I hear Albert in my head. Damn it, Brian! I can hear it already.
But yeah, I think honestly the 6 mons, like the mons that are really good, will kind of carry almost.
Yeah. They do seem
Yeah, I
like they all
agree.
work well together.
Some really good team
And it
synergy.
does. Yeah, it's hard to see how the bottom part will fit in aside from that one Weavile strat.
Yeah.
Lycanroc. What does Lycanroc really do
Um,
here? Like,
it has Excel Rock, which is a priority rock move that it's like one of the 3 rock moves that has 100% accuracy, which is
I see.
something. But yeah, it actually had some pretty high usage at the NAIC recently. as like a Charizard counter.
Yeah, I was about to say, so that might be.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But I feel like against
Yeah,
most teams.
In a draft, there's 2 Charizards.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
exactly.
will have a little bit less impact most games. But it's still a decent mon. It has okay stats.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a fast rock slide at the worst. We could probably move on to Colin though.
Where do we land on for Albert's team?
Oh, I feel like it's probably like top of A.
Yeah.
Probably the best one that we've seen so far. Colin has 3 pseudo legendaries on his team.
Colin's
This is true.
team's awesome for his first draft ever. For his
Scary
first
to look
draft
at,
ever, in which he told me, quote, I'm drafting on vibes, end quote. Like
That's the way to do it, man.
What an end result. Like it's
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to check. I don't remember if Skarmory gets Tailwind for 3 points. It might not, but there's also no fake out, which could be annoying. But I do think just like T-Tar Drill exerts so much pressure. Garchomp next to Skarmory can go crazy. Dragapult can be insane support with screens or even like set up with Dragon Dance, and it can be it has so many things it can do. Dragapult is like so versatile. It's crazy.
it does have Tailwind too, so
Skarmory does.
yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
It's a pretty good 3-pointer. That
Yeah.
it's like why is Core
Well,
10
I'm pretty
points more?
certain that there was some Tailwind setters that were pretty low on the draft board. Like I think can't Pidgeot Tailwind, and
Yeah,
that was 1 point.
It can, but that mon is not real.
Yeah, no,
That's
it's
even
All
like
I think it can do.
that guy
like
has,
Skarmory definitely has usage and like is actually good. So like the amount of points that it is.
Skarmory
does
can
feel-
live a hit. That's like the
Yeah.
biggest difference between those two. But yeah, I feel like drafting off vibes is one of the best ways to do it. Like you can draft a team that's like in theory perfect, but if you don't vibe with it, then like you won't be able to play as well as you would with mons that you enjoy using sometimes. I've definitely had drafts like that where I draft a team that's like busted broken, but I'm just not feeling it. Like it's not a me team.
Yeah.
So dare I say there's no bad I feel like everyone is contributing here, doing something.
It does feel like he has like a really deep team. Like he can build the team out for so many different situations. And maybe like with Mega T-Tar presumably always going to be with them, so like, you know, it could kind of, I think, maybe take people off guard if they're over focusing on that, because he has so many other ways to kind of adapt and play the game without Sandstorm.
Mm-hmm.
This Mega T-Tar still has a Sandstream, right?
Yeah.
So like if you were to like delay the Mega, that's like a way to
Mhm.
reset Sand
That is correct.
in like a weather war scenario. So that's is pretty good to have built in, kind of, with the Mega T-Tar.
Yeah, T-Tar really likes having its stone so that it can do stuff like that. I think we can put him here.
I think I agree, Brian.
All right.
For a
now-
first fucking draft, I think he deserves it.
I agree.
Yeah.
Onto your team, Jeff.
Tell me how to play my team, guys.
All right. So here's the thing that's broken about your team. You have Mega Zard Y and you have Victory Bell. So you just put everything to sleep and then you win.
That is the goal. I did, you know, when you talked to me about a little bit about like the draft and stuff, and I kind of recognized that it would work like that. I got very excited to draft Victory Bell, and I was really trying not to talk about it too much with people. I think I told like one person, because I was like, I really would be so pissed off if I get sniped. And then I remember you telling me later on, Brian, you're like, no one's gonna
No one
take
wants
Victory
that.
Bell.
Literally no one's taking it. If Sun didn't exist and it was like 2 points, then maybe someone would look at it, but like you're not spending 5 points with that without a Sunsetter.
Yeah.
But I really like your team, actually. I think Clefable is such like a crazy redirector, especially next to like King Gambit, and Sableye is just like one of the most versatile prankster mons there is. It gets like screens, encore, disable, fake out, quash, sunny day, rain dance if you're a psychopath on your team. But yeah, Sableye is really cool, and there's pretty much always something that you can do with it. And then Espathra, I mean, a lot of people run like Calm Mind, Baton Pass Espathra, which could go crazy with Zard. Or even just like Scarf Lumina Crash. Like Lumina Crash is its signature move that lowers their special attack or special defense by 2 stages. So if you have that hit something and then something like Zard Y hit it next, it'll probably just die. Like I don't think anything is taking a -2 heat wave in Sun.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah. Zard is just a scary mon.
Yeah, when it was still available, when it got around to me, I was like, fucking, I gotta go for it.
I know, it's kind of crazy it lasted that long.
And until the draft happened, I had never played it before either. I didn't play any team or play him on any of my teams and champions. And since then, I've been playing Charizard Y and trying to get Victory Bell in there every once in a while. But like most of the time, it doesn't even feel like I have to. Like Charizard Y just it just hits. It makes everyone so scared. Like it makes everyone so scared, and it's so fun to play against them when they're scared.
For sure. That being said, I'm putting your team here and I'm not explaining why.
No, I'd agree. I think it's suffering from success. I genuinely think I would also put my team there because I'm going to overthink how to play this team so hard. Like, this is the first team that I think had. Well, I guess this is the first time we really played doubles, which is not going to help. That I have not done that before, but I feel like my team is going to. I'm gonna over prepare and then like just completely forget how to play my team when we start to play, and I just don't think I'll be able to get there. Klobi, I know we're playing week 1. I'm so unconfident. I'm praying. I want to win so bad, but I'm so like.
It is nerve-wracking.
We'll see how it goes.
The more you play, the easier it gets. Jared's team?
The Kecleons.
The Kecleons.
My brother's such a funny guy, I'll tell you.
Like how when he said his team name, no one got it. No one understood.
No one got it. It had to be spelt out literally. Jared's team, I can't make sense of Jared's team very much. I don't think the Pokemon are bad per se. I just don't really know what he's going for.
Yeah, I think he started off really strong. I think Sneasler is broken. Mega Starmie is probably underrated. I feel like not a lot of people think that Mon is very good, but even just like as a fast attacker, like it's pretty hard to deal with sometimes. And then like Goodra and Ninetales add some needed bulk to your team with like Aurora Veil and Life Dew support. But then after that, I also just don't really know what Rotom Mo does. I guess like it can do the regular Rotom things like Will-O-Wisp and Electro Web. It's just the typing is not as good as the other ones.
It just feels like the worst one.
Well, there's Rotom Fan.
Oh, okay. Not even on the board. Are completely not considered in my head.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot on this team that can really take advantage of the snow that Ninetales sets.
Yeah.
I mean, there is Glalie, but then I guess Cast
Form. It's
still don't know that that's gonna.
I was shocked
make
when he
Cast
took
Form
it
useful.
third from the end.
How did he go 8 points, 5 points, 5 point, 1 point to 15 points? Like I'm so curious.
At that point, no one is taking like those higher point mon. Like I kind of did the same thing, right? My last mon was a 12-pointer.
No, but what I guess what I'm saying is that like you can tell that he didn't have a strategy because he would have taken that Pokemon so much earlier. Like there's no way that he was.
No,
like...
I mean he admitted that.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't get sniped if I don't have a plan.
Yeah, it's true. I don't think anyone sniped him.
I will say the 5 extra points when you're picking Emolga Cast Form confuses me.
I don't get it.
Yeah, that's little.
Like I think the good mons are all really good, and I think even like Samurott is better than I'm probably giving it credit for because sharpness is broken. But
H-Slash is scary to have to play against too.
yeah, I don't know. like you said, there's just not that much synergy necessarily.
I mean, I wish I could say otherwise. He's my damn brother. Oh, getting the getting the Kylie call out too. Yeah.
I think yeah. All right. Last but not least, Klobi. Would you like to talk about your team, or would you like us to talk about your team?
I don't know what I should what I can say in my defense.
What do you mean your defense?
Also, I really did not have a plan when I was drafting either.
I feel like you got some good hitters on your team. I feel like having Venusaur Tokol, like that's a really good combo. You'll be able to not bring Torkoal hopefully when you play me. Melodic is just so strong. You could play Melodic with like anybody. How is Halucha Mega? I actually don't really know about that one. How does?
Well, it's mostly only used for a meme strat. That's all I've really seen from it. Where do I tell the crowd, Klobi? Or do you want to keep it a
Sure.
secret? The strat is so Halucha has the no guard ability. And it also learns the move entrainment, which will give the Pokemon it targets its ability. So you can give a Mon with an Oko move no guard so that it always hits. So that's like people usually use like bulky Snorlax with Halucha to just like one shot things with Fissure.
That is really funny.
Yeah, I mean the Mon itself, it has decent stats. Flying and fighting are really good stabs. Like I don't know if there's anything that resists both.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it has potential to be good. It probably has some decent support moves in there. I've never really looked too closely, to be honest.
I was curious to see how it would perform like in a draft versus like actual ladder.
Hmm.
Sort of like a lower power level overall with only one copy of each Mon.
I feel like this isn't the first time that you've done this kind of like draft a lot of things in the middle. Like your highest point on is Milotic, which is good for sure, but it's not like you didn't grab any of like the crazy. Like,
I think part of that was being last in the order.
That's fair.
Yeah. I was about to say, I feel like the thing that the team lacks is like an ace.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think everyone is pulling their
It's
weight.
not that you don't have the KO power, but there's no Pokemon that you're
Zard
like.
Y.
Like the Pokemon that you'll bring every week could be so different.
Yeah, everything is bringable, for sure.
Which it makes
Every
it
Mon
like
on your team is
you have
very
such
bringable.
you have really good depth.
You have no cast forms.
You just don't got Kobe,
And therefore I lose.
And
therefore.
I don't know. I feel
this is almost shaped similarly to cast form.
that is
like
true.
Squint really hard.
In like some kind of contact sport, maybe they would play the same role.
Maybe.
I feel like the Sun teams are probably similar.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
So I guess we're done, right? And while talking about all of the teams and how we feel about them, we've also subsequently ranked them at how good they are at soccer.
Yeah, I think that about checks out. I'll tell you what, I just know I'm very excited for the season.
Yeah, me too.
It's also my first time playing doubles, so I'm excited to see how it goes.
I'm realizing this may have been confused. You don't think people thought that this was like ranked on how good their teams are, do you?
I don't know. I thought it was pretty
Oh,
clear.
I feel like we were
anyone
so
would assume
clear.
that.
Like it was so. Okay, well, we'll worry about that when we get there. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how everyone does. I'm really excited that everyone's like getting more into Pokemon. I hope that this more equal playing ground is an encouraging environment for everyone.
Yeah, I hope so too. I know that like more than half of the players are consistently playing champions,
which is awesome.
Which is really fun, and like, I'm playing the most Pokemon I've ever played, definitely by far. At least from like a competitive standpoint.
Yeah.
And so like this coming into this with more knowledge, I guess, than being a complete beginner in the other drafts. It's really fun. But we do have like two beginners, like Jared played some Showdown growing up and stuff, but I think this for for the most part, will be like his first competitive Pokemon experience. And then Colin also, I mean, he plays all the games and loves them so much, but this will be his first experience overall. And then, like, you know, Klobi, like you were saying, and Christy and such, this is a lot of people's first time playing doubles. So I think we got a really good, like, kind of newer group that'll be kind of growing and learning together.
Mhm.
I'll be really curious to see if anyone pulls ahead or if we're gonna have like a very back and forth season. I'm very curious.
Yeah.
So much Brian holds back.
Yeah. Get to figure out if Brian wins his first like 5 games, we'll have to do some sort of we'll figure out a way to handicap him. No, he plays me week 2, and I'm telling you what, I might be nervous for you, Klobi, but I ain't nervous for Brian. I'll tell you this
Oh, I
right
didn't
now.
realize
I
you were
want, I
fighting
want
so
the
soon.
role.
That's true. What should the maybe we should declare any? Maybe we can brainstorm it. But any ideas on what the role name should be?
I mean, it could just be like Pokemon Champion.
Pokemon Champion is kind of hype. I was thinking like HPL Champion, but then I think Pokemon Champion just looks cooler on the side. Pokemon Champion, let's go.
But yeah, that's our thoughts on everyone's teams. Thank you guys for watching and hanging out, and I will probably be posting my matches every week as long as I have the motivation to. So keep an eye out for those. But you guys want to say bye?
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.